What's going on, family? I'm back with another YouTube video. If y'all haven't already ran across my channel, I talk about personal development, group development. I got a framework that I follow: faith, fitness, finance, family, and freedom. These are frameworks that I live by and I apply to my everyday life. If y'all interested in my journey or interested in how to apply them to your personal life, y'all can go to my YouTube channel. It's Life of Galore P, and y'all can have plenty of content that's related around those things. Now, today's video is going to be about basically if you're young, still in middle school, still in high school, the best route to take to set yourself up for when you get out of school. As far as working goes, if y'all can legally get a job, then I suggest you got to get a job. If y'all have to sell candy, sell sneakers, do whatever you have to do that is technically legal, and anything that doesn't require for you to risk your whole freedom, like go to jail behind trying to make a side hustle. For example, I was my first job, I probably was 14, 13. I was selling cards, discount cards, going door to door in Los Angeles County, selling, like I said, discount cards. It had like different type of restaurants on it. And basically what y'all get in the mail, if y'all from California, I know they do it in Nevada, or mostly anywhere in America, I believe. They have these coupons. Say if you want to go to Burger King, they have a 2 for $5 maybe. They enticing you to go buy at their establishment. That isn't typically on your commercials or on the dashboard or on the board that's there. So I started selling that at 14. Before that, I was selling candy in school, but I always had some type of small hustle going on. I used to sell candy on the buses. Until I got to, none of those was tax paying. I didn't make a killing. I mean, made enough to buy some gear for school or keep some extra money in my pocket, right? Give out by, whatever I used to do with my money. Whatever I was doing, I wasn't investing my money. I'm going to get to that later on in life. Like, I'm going to get to that particular topic later on. Not this video, but this video is just a quick, small little briefing on what y'all should do if y'all between the ages of 13 to like 18, 19. Two things: get a job and open up a bank account. If y'all can't do it by yourself, then get your mother, your father, your cousins, nieces, nephews, whoever your guardian is, ask them for two things. This is summer 2025. If you can legally get a job and open up a bank account, y'all should start that at a young age or at an earlier age. If y'all of age, y'all might be 30s, y'all may be in your 20s, y'all still don't have a bank account and a tax-paying job, and want to be successful in life, I suggest y'all to do that. Now, if y'all don't want to be successful, this video is not for those that don't want to be successful. If you content with living off of someone else, then I don't have any proper advice for you. But those that's not, whether you are in school or not in school, those things you should do. Now, when I turned 13, I got into middle school. In middle school, once again, I was selling candy, making my little ends meet, living with my family, of course, at that age. I'm not one of the ones that had to be out homeless at the ages of 13, 14, 15. I never actually been truly, I have to make sure that I say it And those many times to let you know that I truly haven't been homeless, and I'm not even going to portray like I have been homeless. So after middle school, I started working a legal job in high school. So I took the same work ethic from middle school. I got a little better, and I started doing it in high school, which was still selling candy. My cousin, he is great at developing an enterprise. I'm good at one solo and pitching what I'm good at to another person. But my cousin, he grew up enterprising. Even to this day, he still know how to put people to work. You would think like if a person can put one person to work, then person can put two. I'm a more of an intimate person, so I can put one person to work, and it's a little more difficult for me to branch out and monitor 5 people, 10 people. So saying that to say, when I got to high school, I was still selling candy. I know like a lot of y'all was, if y'all of adult, if y'all not, that's a good way that you can make a couple dollars. So when I got to high school, selling it for maybe a year or a couple months, they told me immediately, I can't sell candy here. I kept doing it. I made my own rules, as I sometimes still do, which isn't 100% bad. It's not 100% anything. It's not 100% bad or not 100% good. Either or. That's a little backstory on how I became or how I started working. I started working at the school in a cafeteria, selling things at lunch. They was paying me at the time probably $11 an hour. I think minimum wage was maybe in California maybe $15 or $13 an hour. So they was paying me a little less than, I think the minimum wage actually was $13.25. And for them, they paid me a little less than minimum wage. I'm not sure. I'm sure that was legal, or else they wouldn't have been doing it. Not at a school system. So I started working there. Somebody was stealing, which wasn't me, but so I wound up not being there for too much longer. So after that, they said that I start back selling candy because I got to keep money in my pocket. I got to keep clothes in my bag. I got to keep food in my stomach. So they said, hey, we have this program that we're rolling out. We're offering all our students a opportunity to get a job, just short-term job. The job was essentially 100 hours. So I think every semester, maybe 2 times, maybe at the one year, you can get like 200 hours. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I think it was called Hub Cities. I'm from LA, so it was out there in if y'all from LA, y'all went to Diego Rivera, the Hub Cities in, I think, not Gardena. I forget the name of the city, but it's Hub Cities, and they'll give you like 100, 200 hours. And so I took that opportunity. I started working. 200 hours passed. The first year, I don't think I was able to work. So at this time, I was still in the 9th grade. So I think the 9th grade, I was 16, so I wasn't able to get a job at 16. The next summer, I started working, same type of gig, working. But this time around, my 200 hours, actually, I never did. The program was 100 hours, which is 2 hours. 200 hours, which is 2 different sessions. I wind up doing a good job. I started working at CVS at the age of 16, and I started investing in my 401k immediately as soon as I got there. What I know now about stocks, individual stocks, ETFs, right now we got this thing called cryptocurrency, and from what people are saying, from what I'm hearing, this is something that's going to be, by the time y'all watch this video, this might be something that is actually applied in America. So that was an opportunity that I took advantage of. I start at 16. I stopped working at 21. I'm 25 now. But that was a job that set me up in a good position to have money consistently coming in. Now, I got exposed to a bank account. A shout out to my father. He allowed me. He walked me into a bank, a known bank, and told me that I can, help me fill out my application for a bank account. But shortly after that, maybe a year after that, the school came back with another program and said, "Hey, we can set up a bank account for you guys." And this one was more of a intimate setting. It's not really globally known. It's more so within the, at least within America for sure. Well, at least within California. So, I just wanted to keep this video short. If y'all have that was a lot about me. Now these are things that you can apply. If you listen to what I'm saying, these are things you can apply. But if you can really keep up, these are some of the things that you can do. 1, get a bank account. I already said that. Ask your parent, your guardian, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, anybody that's above the age of 18, I believe it may be 21. Open up a bank account. 2nd, get a job, or if you want to vice versa, you can always get a job and then shortly after that open up a bank account so you can set up direct deposit. And this is something that you want to look further out. So if you can run this play for the next 10 years, that's cool. If you can run it for the next 15 years, that's cool. I'm not saying that you get a job and then, shout out to everybody that came before us that worked until they 65 and a half, 70 years young, and then choose to retire. I'm not saying that. I'm saying people don't want to retire at 70. People want to live now. People want to make money now. Information is more relevant or more accessible now. People like myself, other people around, they spread information so you can grab it fast, apply it, and start working. So what I want y'all to take from this video is open up a bank account, get a job. If you're already out of high school or you're already in high school, some of the stuff you might already understand. Get a job. You can't do shit. You can't do nothing without money in your pocket but breathe. Long term, you can't have a roof over your head. You can't eat the proper foods. You can't do nothing without the proper funds in your pocket. So get a job. Ask your school if y'all provide opportunities for y'all to get a job. Summertime is coming up. After summer is fall. School start back in fall, if not summer. So get a job, get a job, get a job. Like Friday, the word of the day is job, J-O-B. I appreciate y'all for giving me your time, giving me your attention. If y'all school don't offer jobs, go to your local your local chain, your local hamburger spot, Chinese food spot, your local convenience store, and ask for a job. Say you're willing to do whatever it takes, time-wise, to get a job. I appreciate y'all. If y'all go to my once you get a paycheck, save 10% or 20% of your paycheck. The rest, if you're young, you might want to live off the rest. 30% if you really feeling good. I'm gone. I appreciate y'all. Apply the information as soon as y'all get it. That's another thing. Don't wait till you get of a certain age to start applying information. Once you get information, apply the information. There's no perfect time than today. Tomorrow is not promised. Yesterday was nothing but lessons. Today is the only time that you really have. Tomorrow is an illusion. Once again, I'm Anthony. I go by Galore P. And I'm just here to share my frameworks with y'all. I'm gone.